Hello and welcome to News Up Now. I'm Gleison Martins. I'm here with Realtor Daniel Risman Jones. Thank you so much for your time to be here to talk about housing, how to buy, and I'm going to go straight to it. Is this a good year for buyers?
Thanks so much for having me on here. I think this will be a pretty good year for buyers. Over the past 2024 was a very stable year, which is good now for buyers to feel comfortable getting into the marketplace.
Wait, you say 2024 was stable?
2024 was a pretty stable year after the 4 crazy years that we had during COVID and the interest rates going up. 2024 looked a lot more similar to the years we had leading up to the pandemic. And this was an example I use oftentimes as interest rates were going up. So the numbers may seem a little bit low compared to where they are today. But interest rates and price have an inverse relationship. As interest rates go up, what you can afford goes down, because interest rates is how much money you're paying for the opportunity to get the money from the bank. Years ago, I would do this example that at 3%, if you're buying a property in San Francisco, let's say for $1 million, because that's a good place to kind of start your thinking around here, every quarter of a point higher would mean that you're reducing how much you can afford by $20,000.
Okay.
So at 3% and $1 million, if it goes up to 3.25, now you can only afford $980,000.
But that money you still have to come up with the 20% down payment.
That means the money that they're paying on, the same amount of money that you come up for the down payment, your monthly mortgage, what you're paying every month to the bank to repay your loan, that cost has gone up. So you can only afford $20,000. You can afford $20,000 less because you're paying the bank more money just for the interest rate. So we went from 3% to now we're at maybe 6.5% or 7%. So every little quarter is $20,000. That's like buyers being able to afford $250,000, $300,000 less on what they can purchase when they're going out looking for houses. So it really impacted how much they could afford over those several years.